Hi, so I want to talk about PTSD in the work environment very briefly. I feel that this video will definitely help in giving advice to someone who might be actually dealing with this situation. And I also feel this video will shed some light on how it's not okay. So this is happening in society. PTSD is not an easy thing to deal with. And it is being exploited in the work environment, okay? It needs to stop. And that's the main reason why I'm posting this video. Now, I'm going to give some examples of this particular topic and how to deal with it, okay? And yes, I'm speaking from experience. Most of things that I speak on are spoken from experience. I'm a light worker, that's what I do. If you don't like it, get off my channel. So, I'm drinking my mint tea. It's very yummy. Okay, so, that's yummy. Anyways, PTSD in the work environment. Okay, so if you have PTSD, right, you're easily sensitive. You're very sensitive, down to earth, deep feeling person. And it's very hard for you to be around aggressive people, right? I know the feeling. I'm an empath, and I've also been through psychological abuse as a child. I know what PTSD feels like. And being an empath, it was that much more extreme. So being deeply feeling and also being traumatized is not a very good combination. And if you have PTSD or you're just naturally sensitive, okay, and you're surrounded by people in your environment that are trying to trigger your sensitivity, you really need to hear this message, okay? All right, so example number 1. You are a very sensitive person, deep feeling, and down to earth. And there are people in your environment who are bullies, okay? There's always a bully in the work environment. These types of people come in all variations, passive aggressive and aggressive. And they will use any tactic they can to provoke whatever they want out of you. For example, okay, let's say your manager, he wants to control your reputation. So he'll do some research, he'll do some digging into your possible medical records if he has the resources. He'll try to find anything he can to figure out what he can burden you with. So if he knows that you have PTSD, he'll try to put you in situations where he can trigger you and make you look incompetent. Okay, that's a really malicious example, but I'm sure that there are managers out there who do that. Like sadistic managers 101. That can be another topic and video. We can talk about that later. Okay, but that's just an example. Now, another example, a very catty, nonchalant, kind of instigative type of person whose mouth is never gonna shut. Okay, they just always have something to say. They're always in your face, trying to get whatever reactions they can out of you. Okay, that's another type of bully. It doesn't have to be your boss, although there are bosses out there who are like that. But this type of bully is kind of like more of a coworker, more of a coworker type of bully, and they like to talk a lot. Well, these people, these instigators, are obviously the ones spreading the gossip. And they'll try to provoke you directly. And if they can't get the responses that they want out of you, if they can't trigger the sensitivity directly from you, they're going to go and spread gossip around about you to manifest confusion and uncertainty that triggers your anxiety. Oh yeah, they're not stupid. They know exactly what they're doing, and I speak from experience. These people, like, dude, if they really want to mess with you, they'll figure out exactly how to do it, right? So you gotta be, my point is that you gotta be on the ball. You gotta be on the game, man. You gotta know that at the end of the day, the common denominator is that as they want to get certain reactions out of you. So it's your job as somebody who is very deeply sensitive and feeling to understand not to give them the responses they want, okay? If your boss is trying to put you in a situation he knows is going to challenge your sensitivity, pay attention to your responses because he's doing that to make you look incompetent. He's trying to challenge your ability to be sound in chaos, right? He's bullying your sensitivity. So the best thing to do is just to not give them the responses that they want. Now, if you don't give them the responses that they want, they're gonna just say that you did anyways, right? Let's just say they're gonna gossip about it anyways. I mean, if it's a group of people, they're all gonna gang up on you, pretty much. So at that point, you got to just keep proving yourself. Just keep proving yourself, do whatever you can to really show people that, it's the picture that they're painting of you is not true. It's unfortunate, that people have to go through that much challenge in the work environment to the point where bullies gang up on you to frame your character like that. It's really just, and why would it happen? I mean, people are people. And if you have PTSD, you're most likely a really good person. Most likely. And these people know that not only are you sensitive, but you can also see through their bullcrap. So that's why they're targeting you to begin with. My advice is just to be aware of your reactions and continue to work hard and do the best that you possibly can. Even if they're trying really hard to frame your reputation. And like I said, if they can't do it directly, they'll do it indirectly. So if they can't come up on you, then they'll spread the chaos around you. Okay, so as long as you're aware of it, though, right, you can kind of hone in on your center a little bit more. I mean, it's hard. You can't control other people's behavior, right? All you can do is control your own. So I guess the best advice I can give you in this particular situation is to just do the best you can and watch your reactions. Yeah. This even happens in the healthcare industry. Oh my God, I could keep talking about this. Like doctors, they'll hold 25-year psychological records above your head and diagnose your physical current situation on them. For example, I was on 10 antibiotics in a year period, and I started getting inflammatory syndrome. My doctors told me it was psychological, when the whole time my immune system was shutting down. Yeah, I mean, people are that insensitive. It's so disheartening, but you're strong. You know what? Your body's strong. If you can get through that, you're good. It's not you, it's them. They're trying to get the responses that they want out of you. You just hold true to who you are and what you know. And don't let anything shake your foundation. Just keep plowing ahead and doing the best you can.